Hey, there's my favorite walking cred stick. You headed out? Gotta get busy spending your fortune, huh? Drinks on cricks, that's the spirit. I could use a pint myself. Maybe I'll tag along. Say, speaking of which, how'd you feel about making this partnership of ours more permanent? Bet we could make some real waves in the settled systems if we put our heads together. And traveling together's a hell of a lot safer. You bet your ass I will. Fleet's gotta watch out for each other, huh? Look, if things get hot in combat, I'll be there to back you up. Cracking skulls is one of my specialties. I knew you'd see it my way. This'll work out just fine. But don't expect me to get excited about taking orders. I'm in this for the cash. Leave it to me. I've got your back, pal. Not made to just stand around, boss. Depends what you're asking. Let's get this over with. There's a whopper of a bounty on me head that needs paying off. I'm using some of me share for that. But most of it's going straight to me. With this kind of money, I figure I could buy all the booze in the galaxy and still have credits to spare. I'm gonna spend the rest of me life putting that theory to the test. I ran a smuggling operation in Freestar space. Now, most of me jobs came from, well, the Trade Authority. But I worked for anybody with the credits to pay me. Hey, watch your mouth. I got no problem knocking another Brig's lights out. Well, I wasn't picky. The Trade Authority had me hauling everything from xeno warfare tech to illegally harvested organs in my time. Only tried smuggling Aurora once, though. Got myself thrown in the slammer in a Aquila fort, and they hit me with a massive fine. Haven't brought the stuff into a cargo hold since. Nah, I always had a handful of guys working for me. Most of them didn't last long, though. At least half the people who signed on with me ended up dead on the job within a couple of months. Guess my bad luck rubbed off on them. Well, the jobs are better, that's certain. But I could do without having to fork over my hard-earned cash to Delgado. Well, I got into a spot of trouble after a bad smuggling run and ended up with a bounty on me head. A big one. Some of me clients got spooked and quit giving me jobs after that, so I was having a hell of a time paying it off. Figured I'd be dead meat without someone to watch me back while I scraped together the credits. Now that's why I got on the account. No complaints here. I'm swimming in credits thanks to Crix's legacy. I couldn't have gotten this rich as an independent smuggler. Well, at first, I thought it was just a load of crap. But our trip to the lock convinced me otherwise. Even I couldn't argue with all the evidence we found. I never thought I'd say this, but I'm glad I was wrong. We're a hell of a lot richer thanks to old Crix. Damn right. My share is almost worth having to put up with taking orders from Delgado. Almost. He thinks being in charge makes him better than the rest of us. If you ask me, he needs a solid punch to the jaw to sort him out. But keep that between us. Sticking it to Delgado isn't worth losing me spot in the fleet over, no. I'd rather put up with this crap than go it alone in the space lanes. Yeah, you would say that. You freaking kiss-ass. What? It depends which Freestar prison we're talking about. The joint on Neon's not so bad. Security's lax enough that you can even get contraband in there if you know the right people. Aquila City's prison? It's a different story, though. Freestar security's strict as hell there. They can't stand the thought of disappointing the Rangers. A bunch of crap, if you ask me. I lost a major haul for the Trade Authority. A whole ship's worth of contraband. It was high-value stuff, too. The kind of stuff that lands you in prison just for having it on board. I did 6 months in the slammer for it. Now, the guys I was working for were pissed off enough about it to put the Trackers Alliance on me tail. It's a network of bounty hunters that take contracts all over the settled systems. They'll work for anybody if the pay's good enough. Freestar Security stopped me on me way out of Neon. Someone must have ratted me out for smuggling contraband. They seized everything, even my personal liquor supply. Then they threw me in prison and impounded me ship. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, whatever happened to second chances? Suit yourself?